And we are live. Welcome back to Takes by Fans. We got a great show for you today. As always, we are live every single day at noon Eastern. If you want to watch live, head over to twitch.tv/takesbyfans. If you want to watch but not live, head over to our YouTube channel, Takes by Fans. We post all of our shows and clips of the show there on a daily basis. And if you just want to listen, we are on podcasting apps, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. So however you want to watch or listen, we've got you covered multiple ways. Alrighty, today's a big old Thursday. Week 3 officially kicks off tonight. Texans, Panthers in Houston. Going to be a good one, but unfortunately, no Tyrod Taylor. So today on the show, we got to finish up and wrap up our Wednesday film study. Still 3 games to go over and watch players, drives, things on to get a full understanding of what happened last week. And one of the games that we are going to be watching today is the Texans and Browns from last week. Now that we know Tyrod Taylor isn't going to be playing tonight, and Davis Mills, their backup rookie quarterback, got into the game last week against the Browns when Tyrod went down coming out of the second half, we can watch Davis Mills. And that's going to help us determine what the line should be for tonight's game, who we should be leaning towards, because if Davis Mills is looking serviceable, I think we still rock with the Texans, and we may be able to get some great value with a lot of points, and they're at home, and it's Thursday. So, once again, we're going to watch for the Vegas's disrespect, and they may be disrespecting this Texans team, but remember, we are kind of big on this Texans team, but we have to see if Davis Mills is kind of as comparable to Tyrod Taylor. So that's what we're going to kind of figure out today. What we wanted to get to yesterday, but we got time in the show today, so we can break that down. Obviously, as well, we will be looking at the Cardinals Vikings game and Steelers Raiders to finish up our Wednesday film study. And then today is Thursday, so we predict and react to the Week 3 lines today as well, seeing where that value is. And once again, I mean, we've caught Vegas disrespecting twice over the last 2 weeks. Steelers plus 6.5. Week 1, we called it. We called the disrespect. We saw it. We bet it. We won it. Bingo, bango. Last week, Texans plus 12.5. Once again, great value. Disrespect there by Vegas. We took it. We bet it. We cashed out on it. And we're going to be looking for some disrespectful lines this week as well. So let's just kick off the show with the Texans at Browns film study from last week. So here we go. Texans, Browns. Browns win by 10, but the Texans cover the spread, 12.5. I think it went all the way up to 13.5 by the time the game started. So once again, we can believe in this Texans team with Tyrod Taylor, but now that Tyrod Taylor is going to be out 3 to 4 games, he is on IR, unfortunately, we have to see if we believe in Davis Mills. So we got some Davis Mills plays queued up here. We're going to watch, and that is it. That's all we're going to be watching. We don't really care about the Browns. Baker Mayfield, he's looking real good out here. He's not turning the ball over last week, which was great. Oh, well, he did. He did throw an interception. That wasn't great, but came in the first half, and that was really his only bad pass. I mean, he only missed 2 throws the entire game. He went 19 of 21, so we know what this Browns team is. They use all of their weapons offensively. Their defense is real solid. Kevin Stefanski calls the right plays for Baker Mayfield to be the game manager. So we really only have to focus in on Davis Mills here, and this is going to kind of give us some nice insight on the Thursday night game tonight if we can believe in Davis Mills. So let's watch some plays right here. Now, he did kind of stall on some drives here in the beginning, so he kind of comes in. When does he officially come in? Let's get that up. Did he play any in the first half? I don't think he did. Yeah, Tyrod Taylor plays all the way up until halftime, and then we get Davis Mills coming out after halftime. So let's see what Davis Mills does here. So the first play that we've got queued up, we're going to watch 2 third-down incompletions, and then they end up going on a drive that scores a touchdown, which was real great. So we'll watch that entire drive, and we're just focusing on quarterback Davis Mills, rookie quarterback. Can we believe in him? So first play up here. Tie game. Tie game, 14-14. It is 3rd and 6, first drive out of halftime. Let's see what Davis Mills does with this football here. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Need to pick up this first down, keep the ball moving, keep the drive alive. Here we go. Davis Mills just instantly dumps off on a slant route, and this is just miscommunication. I mean, the receiver is not even looking back at this ball, but Davis Mills actually makes the right decision here. I mean, look at this. You catch this ball, it's right here, a yard short of the first down. You expect your wide receiver to kind of extend and fight for that extra yard. I think that was the right place to go with the ball. It's just I don't understand why this receiver is not looking at the ball. You're running a route but not looking for the ball. What are we doing? What are we doing out here? And he is kind of the main route. When we watch this play develop, it's trips to the left side, and the other two wide receivers kind of go out and up, so he can go under and in where the slant would be open. Watch it right here. The trips at the top of the screen. They set up this play to get this man open, number 13 for this Texans team, and he's not even looking for the ball, and it seemed to be right on the money because it hits him right on the arm. So it's like, that's a good ball here and a good decision by Davis Mills that probably should have picked up the first down, but that's just the wide receiver not being on the same page, and I really don't understand why. The man is not even looking for the ball. So Davis Mills, it's an incomplete pass, but he made the right throw, right read, accurate as heck. That's a good ball by Davis Mills right there. We can get behind it. All right, but he finds himself in another 3rd down situation, this time a little bit worse because a little bit later in the 3rd quarter, down 7 points, now 21-14, and backed up heavily inside their own field position. So here we go, 3rd and 10 from their own 8-yard line. Here we go, Davis Mills, what do we got up? Plenty of time to throw, slings it over the middle, and oh man, almost a pick, a real low ball right here. I believe they call this incomplete. I believe he did not throw this thrown interception actually. But yeah, low ball, not really that great. I mean, great job by this Browns defense, and we know the Browns have a real solid defense right here. Linebacker trying to jump the route. Just unfortunate, a very, very short thrown ball here, and luckily for Davis Mills, it does fall harmlessly. Oh no, it is an interception. They do call it an official interception. That is my bad, folks. He did get picked off right there. Unfortunate. That's definitely on Davis Mills 100%. So we had 1 3rd down incompletion that wasn't his fault, and 1 3rd down interception that was definitely his fault. So now let's kind of go to the tie-breaking drive. Now this drive came after all of that, after the incompletion, after the interception, and now 3rd quarter, 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. They're down 10 points. Davis Mills leads them to a touchdown drive, 75 yards, clean like this. So let's see what Davis Mills can do when he's rocking and rolling. The ball is moving. They're picking up first downs. They're sustaining drives. And let's see if we get something nice in the red zone. Hopefully we can get some good throws in the red zone and all that. So here we go. A full body of work here by Davis Mills. Let's see what this man is all about. Here we go. First play, they hand off the ball, and that's another compliment to this Texans game. They're running backs, folks. Mark Ingram, fantastic. He's kind of revitalizing his career here. You love to see it. David Johnson, real solid, and then Phillip Lindsay. I mean, we're talking about 3 deep, real good, potentially even tier 1 running backs in this league, all on the same team, and that definitely will help out the rookie quarterback. So probably expect a lot of running the ball tonight, but, we can probably expect Davis Mills to be serviceable in a game-managing quarterback. But let's keep it up on this drive to see if we get anything good here by Davis Mills. So here we go. 2nd and 2. The run picks up 8 yards on the first down. They run the ball again. It picks up the first down about 4 or 5 yards. Phillip Lindsay, there he is, folks. The full complement of running backs are going to probably be shown on this drive. So far they are. We love it. All right, and now we get kicked out. It's buffering. Great. Exactly what we need. Let's see if we can refresh this and get right back to it. We got it queued up. We got the plays. We got the timestamp. It should take no time at all, so let's get right back to it. I don't know why it crapped out on us like that. But here we go. Official time we got to get back to is 1:32. 1:32. All right. All right. Here we go. We are back. Let's back it up a play. One more play. All right. Here we go. Officially back. Here we go. All right. So after they pick up the first down with the Phillip Lindsay run, love it. Here we go. 1st and 10, Davis Mills under center. We're going to get a big throw here, folks. Let's see if it's accurate. Let's see what the shot he's trying to take. So here we go. Play action pass. Plenty of time to throw. Holy moly. And then he goes, airs it out deep, and it's wide open. Oh, no. Shorts the ball. Man. All right. Davis Mills got to kind of rein in that deep ball accuracy because this is wide open. 5 yards of separation down the field. Let's count the yards on this ball. He's going to throw this from his own 30-yard line, getting it all the way down to about the 10. Holy moly. That is, that's 60 yards? Are we talking 60 yards, folks? 30 to the 50, that's 20. 50 to the 10, that's 40. That's 60 yards. Kind of clean, just a little bit underthrown, but that kind of shows he's got the big arm. If this man can sling it 60 yards in the air, oh my God. Just didn't quite hone in the accuracy. About 3 yards short and too much inside here for the wide receiver. And this is why Davis Mills just has to be a game-managing quarterback tonight, is because of the great running game. And then they've got great wide receivers as well. Brandon Cooks, Andre Roberts, they can get it done. Pharaoh Brown, Danny Amendola, they can get it done, folks. So truly unfortunate there by Davis Mills just missing the shot, but we love the shot. It was wide open. He saw it. He kept his eyes down the field. There was plenty of time to throw. He didn't dink and dunk. We love the aggressiveness. We love the testing the field vertically, folks. So to start the game here, we've seen all 3 passes here by Davis Mills, and they've all been incompletions so far. So unfortunate there, and interceptions. Interceptions or incompletions. All right, they go to the running game there on a 2nd down, and it gets 3 yards, but now it brings up 3rd and 7. We know they pick it up because they score the touchdown here. Let's see how Davis Mills picks up this pressure-filled 3rd down 10 points. Here we go. 3rd and 7. Boom, there we go. Going to, who do we got here? There it is, Jordan Akins. Or, Jordan? What did we say? Yeah, Jordan Akins right there. Bingo, bango. Once again, some great pass catchers. We're going to get a great replay right here from the back angle. Let's watch this man work the great tight end right there. And Davis Mills puts it kind of on the money, a little kind of behind him. So the accuracy here is a little bit of a problem here by Davis Mills. Tyrod Taylor's accuracy is a lot better than this. So, his first 4 throws of the entire season, his entire career here in NFL action, because he is a rookie. So we can kind of give him some time here. He had this entire week, and it's a short week, so that's unfortunate, but he had the entire week to kind of learn because he kind of knew he was going to be the starter here. So we can give Davis Mills a little bit of a benefit of the doubt here on some of these throws with all the incompletions because this is his first NFL action, but we need him to kind of shore that up, and it sucks because, he is a rookie, and, we're kind of expecting him to be serviceable and a game-managing quarterback because we saw what Tyrod Taylor could do with this team, 1 win and had them tied at halftime. So this is an overall solid Texans team, and we need Davis Mills just to be a game-managing quarterback out there so they can be competitive and put up the points and have the defense get the offense in good field position and him not squander that field position by fumbling and throwing incomplete balls and throwing interceptions. So, all right, but here we go. Next pass up here, Davis Mills over the middle of the field, and once again trying to hit Jordan Akins, their tight end, but the accuracy right here way behind and this close to a pick because the ball got tipped because it was so far behind. Let's watch this one more time. Davis Mills gotta rein in this accuracy, man. We can't buy this man going. I mean, look at it. It's not behind, it's too far in front, and Jordan Akins just tries to kind of tip the ball to himself to try to make the catch. And he almost tips it to one of the 3 defenders surrounding Jordan Akins. So, all right, Davis Mills, this is not what we really wanted to see on game day. Nonetheless, this is the man they're definitely rocking with. Tyrod Taylor is not playing tonight, folks. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. They're at their own 43-yard line. We're going to get a flag here. And Davis Mills gets taken down for a sack. So Davis Mills, he's not a dual threat quarterback. Watch this man try to kind of evade pressure in the pocket, running out of the pocket, trying to put on a move. That's not fooling anybody. No, you're getting taken down to the ground. Jeez, what do they call this flag on as well? On the offense, unfortunate. Alrighty, here we go. Now it's 3rd and 13. Man, oh man, they pick up this? How do they pick up this 3rd and 13? Jeez, hopefully Davis Mills shows us something good. So let's see. Here we go. Still down 10, folks. Approaching the end of the third quarter. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. 3rd and 13. Man, oh man. Big pressure here on Davis Mills. We've seen the previous third down, attempts. Not good. Not good. All right, they take a timeout. Got to get a little bit more information here. Davis Mills wants to kind of, all right, this is kind of the game here. So let's take a time. Let me rethink. Let's everybody kind of reconsider. This is the play we want to do? Okay, let's go out there and execute it. Here we go, 3rd and 13. Davis Mills dropping back to pass. Decent time to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Dumps it off there to David Johnson. And David Johnson out of the backfield goes 13 yards. Man, oh man, that's what we're talking about with this Texans team, folks. Great running back by committee and the kind of big silver lining. Big green flag overall for this Texans team. So Davis Mills, let's see if anything is open here. Yeah, you got to throw to this guy right here over the middle. I mean, he's right at the first down marker. You throw to him, that's a first down. So Davis Mills, a little bit, needs to kind of stay with his reads. Stay with your reads. Keep it up. I mean, this is it right here. First down. We see the wide receiver wide open right here. Unfortunately, Davis Mills isn't looking to the side of the field as he steps up in the pocket to dink it down. All right, not what we really want to see. Okay, we don't want to see a dink and dunk when there's something definitely open downfield. So, all right, let's see what else is on this drive here. After the first down pickup, it is now 48 seconds left in the game. They just crossed midfield. Here we go. First down is a run by Mark Ingram. Picks up about 3 yards. Fantastic. 2nd and 7 now. Davis Mills, once again, sticking to the run game, picks up about 1 yard. So going to bring up a 3rd and 6 now. Another huge pressure-filled, crucial 3rd down here. Let's see if Davis Mills can get it again. Can he do it again? Let's see. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Down 10, start of the fourth quarter, folks. Do or die, must score points here. Right off the edge of field goal range from the Browns' 42-yard line. Here we go. Drops back to pass. Davis Mills escaping pressure out of the pocket, throwing on the run. And there's a flag downfield, and this is going to be pass interference here by the Browns. This corner is all over the Texans wide receiver. Jeez. I don't like the ball here thrown by Davis Mills. It's a one-on-one shot here at the top of the screen, which we do like, but how he's throwing this ball, it's severely underthrown. And if the corner is playing this ball, looking back and playing this ball and not just, running into the receiver, this is an easy interception here. So Davis Mills trying to throw on the run. He's not a dual threat quarterback. He's not a Patrick Mahomes style quarterback that can throw off one foot, falling to the ground while being blindfolded and just, completely turned around, throwing it over his head backwards. I mean, Davis Mills does not have that athleticism or physical throwing of the football gift. So throwing on the run is definitely not his forte, and he gets bailed out with a pass interference call. So this is a drive that we were really kind of hoping would impress us with Davis Mills, and we're getting bailouts and dink and dunks and misreads and not seeing the open receiver. Let's see how he caps off this drive. Here we go. Now they're inside the red zone here at the 15-yard line. Hopefully we get some Davis Mills throws in the red zone. It's got to be precise accuracy here down in the red zone because everything's tight. Everything's very well covered. So hopefully we get some passes down here. First down, they run the ball, picks up 2 yards. 2nd and 8, Davis Mills in the shotgun. Here we go. I want to see this man throw this ball. Here we go. Going to get a pass here. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws on the run. And it falls just about 1 yard short of the first down. Going to Brandon Cooks there. So once again, throwing on the run is not his forte. Just look how kind of inaccurate this ball is. And Brandon Cooks is wide open at the bottom of the screen right here. And it's just a little bit too low here, and he's throwing on the run, and I get it, it's a safe throw to make right here since it is wide open, but man, you put this a little bit better on the money. He picks up that extra yard there for the first down, but now it's 3rd and 1. Obviously, you run the ball here. I mean, you've got 3 great running backs. You run the ball here on 3rd and 1. Let's see what they do. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Brandon Cooks in the shotgun, and he hands off the ball, and there it is, the first down pickup, and now they're inside the 5. Who is that? It is Mark Ingram back at it, folks. Mark Ingram, David Johnson, Phillip Lindsay, all on this drive in key spots right there. That's going to be the best thing about this Texans team tonight, the running game. Maybe a little bit of a lower scoring game in total. Maybe look for the under. I don't think Davis Mills is going to be out here slinging it. That deep ball accuracy is just not there. They've got the receivers to do that. They don't have the quarterbacks to do it. But here we go. Let's keep it up here. 1st and goal now from the 4-yard line. Davis Mills in the shotgun. All right, just going to hand off the ball again. This time, Mark Ingram still in the game. Picks up about 2 yards, still fighting, but down officially at the 2-yard line. Now here we go, 2nd and goal. Davis Mills under center. They hand off the ball again, and it's Mark Ingram. And the defense here comes up big. No gain. Going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. All right, can they still run it in here? Here we go, 3rd and goal from the 2. Does the Houston Texans head coach believe in Davis Mills to throw this ball? Here we go. And he does, and that's it. There it is. Bingo, bango. Immediate slant route right there. Half a step, drop back, and let it fly. And this is way too much separation to give. Great kind of little bit of a rub route right at the top of the screen. Wide open Brandon Cooks. Davis Mills puts it right on the money, and that's an easy touchdown right there. So overall, the final pass right here, it's good. It's right on the money, and it goes for the touchdown, so that's great for Davis Mills. But literally everything else that we've seen, the missed 3rd downs and the interceptions and the deep ball accuracy that's not there. The big arm is there, so we can get behind the big arm, and that's definitely going to kind of keep potentially the Panthers defense tonight at bay a little bit, but at the same time, you get some pressure on Davis Mills. He's trying to do too much out of the pocket. He's inaccurate while throwing on the run. So we were really hoping that this footage right here, this film, would help us buy into the Texans more, because we like this Texans team. We love Tyrod, but I don't think we can get behind Davis Mills for this Texans team. So hopefully we get a lot of points, because we're going to need a lot of points tonight if we feel comfortable with betting on the Texans tonight. Now, though, like we said, the one good thing about this team is that they can move the ball running wise, and they may, if they get kind of like 8 or 10 or 14 points, I don't think it's going to be 14 points for the spread, but if they get some high total points, we may still be able to take it, because they could control the game and control the clock by running the ball, which is definitely the best thing that this Texans team is now, since Tyrod Taylor is not in the game anymore. So Davis Mills didn't really impress us here. Wish we saw a lot better quarterback play. So Davis Mills, a little bit still of a question mark going in, but, he's a rookie, so we're not going to get too hard on him and get too down on the man. But, the unfortunate circumstance and kind of situation he is in at the current moment, he needs to play real solid game manager quarterback competitive football, because Tyrod Taylor was the last 2 weeks. So that's the Texans and Browns film study. Let's move on to the next one we've got up here for today, and we're going to be looking at the Vikings and the Cardinals. And the only thing we're going to be focusing in on is this Cardinals team. We are high on this Cardinals team. We still have them number 2 in our power rankings. Rams 1, Cardinals 2. What do we got? Bucks 3, Chiefs 4. Bucks 3, Chiefs 4, Ravens 5. That's our top 5 of our power rankings. But we love this Cardinals team. We love this Cardinals offense. The defense had a little bit of a blunder, giving up 33 points to the Vikings, not forcing a turnover. A little unfortunate performance there, but, Kyla Murray throws a pick 6 and, gets down big, throws 2 interceptions in total, and they still find a way to squeak out a win, 1-point win, with Kyler Murray turning over the ball twice. That's pretty impressive. Obviously, we don't want to see this kind of ever again for the season, but given that they won the game, and that this game is totally over with, we can still find some value here with this Cardinals team being real solid. So let's just focus in on this Cardinals offense, because, the offense is going to be able to compete with all the other great offenses in this league, and we're going to kind of see as the season progresses. We saw the Cardinals defense week 1 on the road hold Derrick Henry to only 58 rushing yards, fantastic, but then week 2 they gave up 33 points to the Vikings. So we had one great defensive game by the Cardinals, one bad defensive game by the Cardinals, and we're going to see which one is the true Cardinals defense at week 3. But what we know for sure is that this Cardinals offense is at absolute maximum functionality and is just slinging this ball around. So let's watch Kyla Murray's best plays from last week against the Vikings. A nice little 7-minute highlight package. We probably won't watch all this, but we have to keep tabs on this Cardinals offense because it is the main focal point of what this Cardinals team is. So here we go. Let's see what this Cardinals offense is all about. First play up, Kyla Murray drops back, throws it right over the middle, 5-yard dink and dunk. Okay, that's not what we want to see. This is not a highlight package. We want to see the big throws, the deep throws. So here we go. 3rd and 16. Dumps it off to DeAndre Hopkins about 10 yards short of the first down. And they call this a highlight on 3rd and 16? Like 10 yards short of the first down? What are we doing? This is Kyla Murray's best plays, every completion? Come on, NFL.com. You got to do better than this. What are we doing here? Oh, man. Here we go, going back to DeAndre Hopkins. Little bit of a wildly thrown ball here. Let's see. This didn't look that accurate. Yeah, just through the hands of the defender right there. Damn. Oof, man, oh, man. Defender had a real great chance. Was that Patrick Peterson, too? That was not. All right. All right, let's keep going here. Kyla Murray. Holding that. Now, this is a good ball right here. This is a great ball. Appears to want to throw the kind of, wide receiver out route right here real quick. He's staring down this wide receiver route, holding all the defenders. And look at this. I mean, he had this one corner shift off of this wide receiver that he ends up throwing to because he's looking off that defender. That's great by Kyla Murray. Looks open, this wide receiver down the field. DeAndre Hopkins picks up the first down. That's a great freeze by Kyla Murray with his eyes. Love that. Now we're talking. That's a highlight. Love it. All right. What else do we get here? Down 7-0 in Vikings territory. Throwing short to Rondale Moore, the rookie. It's complete. All right. I don't want to see these short throws. What are we doing here? Now Kyla Murray on 3rd and 6, utilizing his legs and then sliding down. We're falling down after the first down pickup. Kyla Murray's dual threat game. Definitely up there. We love it. Goes Lamar Jackson, Kyla Murray in the run game. All right, here we go. Kyla Murray buying time, and now this is the offense, folks. This is the Cardinals offense. Empty backfield in the red zone. Kyla Murray buying all the time he needs, and then DeAndre Hopkins, he'll find a way to get open. I mean, you can't cover DeAndre Hopkins for 10 seconds. What are you, crazy? And DeAndre Hopkins gets open. Kyla Murray, escapability. I mean, just count the 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, buying 5 full seconds in the backfield, folks. How great is that? The man does not go down, and it's hard to get pressure on him. So they score the touchdown. Now it's still down 20-7 here. Oh my God, Kyla Murray. We saw this magical bounce here that their tight end Williams catches and goes for about 20 yards, 25, 30 yards. I mean, that should not have been complete. Man, oh man. Alrighty, here we go. Now back in Vikings territory right here. Over the middle of the field, going back to his tight end, picking up the first down. Alrighty. Come on, we got to get some better throws than this. I want to see the deep balls. Kyla Murray going a little deep here. Oh, man. Oh, my God. These receivers, they fight for the kid, man. Who do we got? Christian Kirk fighting back towards this ball. Takes a big ol' hit, but goes up and gets the ball. Love that. These receivers, man, they've got great ones, and they are depth, and they are plentiful here. That's why we are so big on this Cardinals team. Obviously, you've got Kyla Murray as well. Great deliverer of the football. And then here we go. 2nd and 2. It's just Rondale Moore taking it. A little bit of a jet sweep right here. Kyla Murray tosses him the ball. And once again, just the athleticism, the speed, and the intelligence, the big brain, the offensive coordinator here. utilizing all the greatness that is this talent here that this Cardinals has in the quarterback, in the wide receivers, in the running backs, and the skills, folks, the athleticism, the speed, utilizing it all. And now we get Kyla Murray. Here we go. A quarterback draw from the 15-yard line. Easy peasy. Runs it all the way in for the touchdown. That's what you get with Kyla Murray. There is so much to guard here defensively. It is almost impossible, especially when you've got the great accuracy that is Kyla Murray. Alrighty, let's keep going here. Kyla Murray, now we're going to get a bomb. Now we're going to get a bomb on the run. This is what we're talking about. Down 20-14, trying to do something before halftime. 1:44 seconds left. Look at that escapability in the pocket. Slings it down the field. Wide open. Rondell Moore, and he goes all the way down for the touchdown. I mean, once again, folks, the escapability of Kyla Murray. Can we watch this play? This was kind of the same escapability that we saw last year against the Bills, where he threw the Hail Murray to DeAndre Hopkins. Basically kind of the same here, rolling to the left sideline, throwing it on the run. Look at that escapability, and then the throw on the run. He's going to throw this from his own 15-yard line, get it all the way down to the 40, folks. 35 plus 10, 45 clean yards as he's rolling and escaping and not setting his feet and throwing on the run, and it's accurate as heck. 45 yards down the field. Give the man credit. And then look at Christian Kirk, wide receiver, blocking down the field. Oh my goodness, everybody is buying in here offensively. Look at Christian Kirk. Boom, block. Rondell Moore escorting him into the end zone. Fantastic. Woof. Yeah, Kyla Murray, the escapability. Watch it from this back angle. Man, that flip of the ball. Oh my God, nasty, folks. Straight up nasty out here. Woof. Alrighty, now down 2 points. Look at this man trying to score twice before the end of the first half. Let's see what he can do. Wide receiver screen. Vikings giving too much room. Shifty Rondell Moore. Well, only got 4 yards. Got out of bounds, though. Let's see. Do they do anything before halftime? 10 seconds left. They're at the Vikings 39-yard line here. Kyla Murray. Plenty of time to throw. Dinks it off to Rondell Moore. Rondell Moore trying to make something happen. Shiftiness. Gets down in the 50. Oh, my God. Amazing here by Rondell Moore. Great clock awareness. Field awareness. Gets out of bounds. Watch this man shift. He catches it kind of right at the line of scrimmage. 6 seconds in counting. He fakes towards the sideline, beats this one defender, goes back inside, goes back outside, 3 seconds left, and he gets another 15 yards while getting out of bounds. That is great IQ here by the rookie Rondell Moore. Man, oh man, these weapons out here for the Cardinals. Are y'all seeing this? Sheesh. Unfortunately, no, did they get a field goal right before half? Did they make that field goal? Let's see. Oh my God, they did. How long was this? 62 yards. That's all Rondell Moore, folks. Rondell Moore individually by himself set up that long field goal range right on the border. What is the record? Like 63, 64 yards? And because of Rondell Moore's great shiftiness, awareness, clock management, and all that, he's able to get out of bounds with 1 second left and pick up literally all the yards needed to drill that 62-yard field goal. This is the play right there, folks. All of that 15 extra yards after the catch, all by Rondell Moore. These weapons, folks, they get it. They get it, folks. Big brains by everybody on this Cardinals offense. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Alrighty, so they take the lead at halftime. Now they're down again, 30-24, and that's what we're talking about with this Cardinals offense. The resiliency, always down in this game. The defense kind of letting them down right out of the gate. First drive here by the Vikings goes down for a touchdown. I mean, sheesh. And then they come back. They're always answering. They're always answering, and they always answer the call when they need to score the football to tie the game, make a 2-possession game a 1-possession game, make it a 1-point game, whatever it is. The Cardinals were doing that all day last week, so got to give them credit. Let's keep it up here. Down 6. Kyla Murray going back to Rondell Moore on the left sideline. And once again, his shiftiness, you can't bring this man down on the first tackle. Man, oh man. Picks up about 6 yards right there. 1st and 10. Kyla Murray. Who is that? Who is that this time? That's not Rondale Moore. What do we got there? Who's number 2? We got Stevenson, it looks like. Let's see these receivers. Who we got? Oh, is that... who was that? Who was number 2 here? Man. Not Rondale Moore, not Max Williams, not Christian Kirk. Is that Chase Edmonds? Is that the running back Chase Edmonds, number 2? It is. Alrighty, so throwing to the back out of the backfield. Fantastic. Utilizing every weapon out here. Kyla Murray, empty backfield now. On 2nd and 4, goes deep, finds the tight end, Max Williams, wide open. Tight ends, running backs, rookie wide receivers, established veteran, great wide receivers, DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, folks, they've got everybody here. Here we go, DeAndre Hopkins. Or no, that's Christian Kirk. Nope, A.J. Green. Jeez. A.J. Green right here. Just a wide receiver not even a screen, just a one-step, one-on-one matchup. Defenders playing 10 yards off of A.J. Green, and that's it. And you trust him? A.J. Green still getting it done. Look at that. Diving for the pylon. Touchdown. A.J. Green, folks. Yes, the Bengals. A.J. Green is still getting it done here for the Cardinals. They go up 1 point now because of the great offense. The great offense. Like we said, we still need the defense to still kind of do its job a little bit better, but overall, if the offense can carry you to games, that's what we're talking about. Offense wins, folks. Lamar Jackson versus Patrick Mahomes, that was an offensive battle. Unfortunately, some offensive players fumble the ball and they lose the game, but it's still the offense getting and putting up all those points. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Kyla Murray. Boom. Fade. Boom. Right on the money. A.J. Green, once again, able to get that separation. Easy peasy. I believe that's on Patrick Peterson as well at the top of the screen. Kyla Murray instantly recognizes it and puts the ball right where it needs to be for A.J. Green to run underneath this ball and catch it. Fantastic. That was not Patrick Peterson, by the way, that he burned. All right, Kyler Murray, once again, wide receiver screen here. Rondale Moore on 2nd and 4 picks up the first down. I mean, I don't know what these Vikings, look at these Vikings defenders, folks, like playing so far off the ball here. Why are you giving Rondale Moore all this space when you know that he's so shifty? Because they're afraid of getting burned down the field. So they have to cover the deep ball and the flats and the shorts and the medium because the genius play calling here by the Cardinals, switching it up in the great skill positions, going kind of 4 deep, and Christian Kirk and DeAndre Hopkins and A.J. Green and Rondale Moore. I mean, there's just so much to cover right here. You have to, pick how you want to lose. Do you want to get beat down the field, or do you want to get beat in the dink and dunk screen game? Because you're getting beat regardless. We've seen it the last 2 weeks. All right, Cardinals down 2 again at this point in the 4th quarter. Kyla Murray, 2nd and 8, scrambling around the pocket, buying all the time, and then decides to run with it and gets about 7 of the 8 yards needed, gets out of bounds, and makes it 3rd and 1. Now 1st and 15, still down 2 here, going to A.J. Green, and this was just a classic route here, a comeback route. This is just an easy pitch and catch here by this Cardinals team. 2nd and 9, Kyler Murray. Boom. Going to their tight end, Max Williams. Max Williams picks up the first down on 2nd and 9. This Vikings defense can't stop this Cardinals team, folks. 4th and 5, all-out blitz here, and Kyler Murray, look at this blitz, folks. They are bringing the house. All the linebackers rush. There's only 4 defensive backs in coverage. Everybody else is rushing Kyler Murray. You think that's going to stop him? Because he just threw off of his back foot and just flung that ball 40 yards in the air, and once again, Christian Kirk, their wide receiver, was able to get great separation so Kyler Murray could just float this ball out there. Man, oh man, let's count the yards on this ball. Literally throwing off of 1 foot from his own 45-yard line, getting it all the way down to the 10, folks, to the 10, 45 yards clean, instant, as he's getting pressured, as he's backpedaling, as he's throwing off 1 foot, and he throws it up. In Christian Kirk, let's count the yards of separation here that he was able to get. Here we go. Christian Kirk, that's about a yard of separation, 2 yards of separation right there, and that's enough to bring him inside the red zone on 4th and 5, down 2 with 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Give this offense credit. Jays. Woof. The Bucks, had a blowout win and all that, so, I get why, people in the media and, people that talk sports have the Bucs either number 1 or number 2. I get that because they blew them out, but this is, still impressive. Close wins, do or die situations, 4th and 5, the offense unstoppable. This is still real great kind of, situational football to be in, to learn from, and to win, so you can kind of take what you've learned here and apply it for the rest of the season. What do you kind of learn in a blowout win? Do you learn anything in a blowout win? It's good. It feels great. It's a great motivator. It's a great kind of momentum to carry to the next week. But do you learn anything? The Cardinals just learned how to win with this group. And, Rondell Moore's new and A.J. Green is new. So now they know how to win and how they can win and how they can utilize and exploit defenses. And now they've done that week 2. They've got it out of the way. I kind of credit that and weigh that a little bit heavier than I weigh a blowout win, honestly. And that's why we still have the Cardinals at number 2. All right, now let's see this Cardinals team. Can they get it done in the red zone? They can't. They have to settle for a field goal. So now they're up 1. 2 minutes 40 seconds left in the game. Kyla Murray, quarterback keeper. He gets out of bounds. You don't get out of bounds there. You got to keep the clock going there. A little bit of a mental mistake there by Kyla Murray. You have to run out the clock now. Here we go, 3rd and 16. Can they pick this up? This would ice the game. 3rd and 16. He dumps it down to Chase Edmonds back out of the backfield, and it only gets about 6-7 yards. So unfortunate there that they couldn't really ice the game, and once again, they still left the door open here for the Vikings, and luckily the Vikings kicker is absolute garbage, and he just misses a kind of an easy 37-yard field goal kick. I mean, the Cardinals, give credit to the special teams. They made a 62-yarder. This Viking special teams can't even make a 37-yarder to win the game. I mean, geez Louise. Let's give credit to this Cardinals kicker. Let's get his name up here. It's Matt Prater. Oh, my God. Of course it's Matt Prater doing this. So, Matt Prater kicked a 62-yard field goal just to take the lead at halftime. The Vikings couldn't even make a 37 to take the lead for the game. How unfortunate. Cardinals are good all across the board. Defense just needs to tighten up a tad. But we'll give them credit, and we'll kind of count this one as an outlier game if they go back to normal defense, good defense come next week. So Cardinals, folks, gotta respect it, gotta love it. Man, oh man, Kyla Murray in this offense is just looking almost unstoppable. 400 yards by Kyla Murray, and he shot himself in the foot twice. Once again, giving what did they do on these turnovers? One was a pick 6, so that's 7. The other interception, a field goal, so 10 points that Cardinals offense kind of gave the Vikings. So not only did the Cardinals put up 34 points themselves, but they also put up kind of another 10 because of Kyla Murray throwing away the game. So the offense put up 44 points. That's pretty gosh dang good, folks. Come on, give credit to this Cardinals offense, folks. Stop sleeping on this Cardinals team. The defense is fine. Hopefully, we're hoping. So, Vikings, Cardinals, man. Cardinals. Sheesh. Alrighty, and then the last game to go over in our Wednesday film study that carried over to Thursday because there was so much great things to watch for is the Steelers and the Raiders. And now we have a little bit of question marks on this Steelers team. Why is this offense getting out to slow starts? We just saw it week 1 where they put up 0 points against the Bills on the road. Then they only put up 7 points here at home. And the 7 points came on their last drive. This was their last drive of the half. 7 plays, 75 yards because of a big 41-yard bomb. They were able to score 7 points in the first half, but this offense is still getting out to slow starts. So we're going to take a look at Big Ben. We got some third downs here, some interceptions, and just why the overall offense stalled in the first half. We're going to see if it's Big Ben. Is it the offensive play calling? Is it the wide receivers? And then we've got 2 Big Ben highlight plays here that still showcase his arm. So, we don't have to worry about the big ball here this early in the season that, his kind of, rubber chicken arm is going to be in question as we progress, but it's not quite here yet. So that's not what we have to blame here for the slow start. And then we'll watch Derek Carr and see what that man can do because that man slung the ball around and we have to give credit. And once again, I just don't understand why people don't believe in Derek Carr. That's so mind-boggling to me. I mean, his stats get it done. You can say he's not throwing a lot of touchdowns, and I would kind of agree with that. But we kind of put that on John Gruden and the play calling and all that. I mean, the sheer arm talent, Derek Carr has got it, folks. His completion percentage, his yards, absolutely great. Over the last 3 years, I mean, this man just threw like 3 straight years of like 68, 66, 69% completion percentage. I mean, give the man some mother love and credit, truly. Josh Allen threw 69% completion percentage once and is back to throwing 58. I mean, geez Louise. Longevity in this career, or longevity in this league, we talk about it all the time. Being great for more than 1 year, more than 2 years, like a 4-year window. That's real greatness in this league, and Derek Carr's going for that greatness of a 4-year stretch. Josh Allen, 1 year, and he's already resorting back to, rookie year garbage. So unfortunate. So we'll shout out Derek Carr a little bit. All right, so here we go. Steelers, Raiders. Let's this first play up here. It's a 3rd and 9, first drive of the game here by Pittsburgh. They're at their own 46-yard line. Could potentially get some points here if you pick up the first down, but they don't do it. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and 9. Let's see. Watch Big Ben and see what he does here. Here we go. Drops back to pass. 3rd and 9, 0-0 game. And he pump fakes and it fools everybody, and then man, oh man, classic Big Ben here, man. The big pump fake, it catches everybody off guard, and then he just steps up in the pocket, shakes off a tackle right there, somebody grabbing his jersey, and then throws, kind of not setting his feet under pressure. And this is a great ball right here that needs to be caught. Look at the accuracy on this. And is that their tight end? Who do we got there that just dropped that pass? No, you can't be dropping this ball. Is that Eric Ebron, their tight end, number 85 right there? Jeez Louise, come on, Eric. You've got to catch that. This is a great throw. Watch Big Ben right here. The big pump fake gets that man on his feet. He's able to escape the pocket. Once again, that man's grabbing his jersey. Big Ben, strong, beefy Ben, fights him off and then throws on the run, and it is accurate as heck. Man, oh man. So these pass catchers for the Steelers, you're going to have to live and die by them. We know they've got deep pass catchers. Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool, even newly acquired running back Najee Harris. Obviously, you've got Juju Smith-Schuster. There are 2 tight ends, Eric Ebron. I believe Pat Fairmouth is also a tight end. And then James Washington. I mean, folks, this is one of the best wide receiver cores, or just pass-catching cores, that there is in the league here. So you can't be wasting Big Ben's greatness out there. So 3rd down and 9, Big Ben got it done. The tight end, Eric Ebron, did not. So that's on the pass catchers. All right, we get another 3rd and 10 here. I believe this is their second drive of the game, and Big Ben's going to throw an interception here. You can't be doing that. So let's see. Was this Big Ben's fault, or is this kind of another maybe tip pass, not all on Big Ben? So let's see what we get. Still a 0-0 game, 3rd and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Here we go. Big Ben dropping back to pass. Pressure is getting there, but he escapes it, keeps his eyes down the field, and then this ball just kind of got hit as he was throwing. Arm kind of got hit as he was throwing this ball. It kind of pops up over midfield, and that's going to be a pick right there. So Big Ben trying to do a little bit too much there. Arm hit as he was throwing the ball, and that's an easy pick there for this Raiders defense. We get a replay of Big Ben getting hit. Yeah, we do. All right, so here we go. Let's watch this. See how much this was affected by him getting hit as he was throwing. Here we go. Big Ben, maybe not, just kind of, gunned it for no reason. That's a mental mistake there by Big Ben. I'm going to kind of put that all on Big Ben, just kind of letting it fly when really trying to take a shot when you probably should have just kind of thrown it away or just taken the sack. Unfortunate. So Big Ben trying to do too much there. Is this kind of coming out because he knows it's his last season? Potential. So Big Ben, interception, all his fault, definitely. Alrighty, and then we've got this drive right here. It is 3-0, folks. And we're going to get a stall drive, turnover on downs. Why did this drive stall? So they're across midfield, 1st and 10, start of the second quarter, only down 3-0. You can get in the game. Make it a competitive game right here. Take the lead, tie up the game, whatever it is. You are taking momentum away from the Raiders if you score the ball here, and it's just a turnover on downs. So let's see what happens. 1st and 10, second quarter, down 3-0, and they're at the Raiders 44-yard line. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Big Ben, 1st and 10. Here we go. Drops back to pass. Stepping up inside the pocket right here, and that's way too much, man. Big Ben he held the ball way too long here, and he ends up going down for a sack. Doesn't lose any yards here, but stepping up in the pocket, not feeling the people by his feet, keeping his eyes down the field, which is great, but then ends up going down. Take off with his slide, whatever you got to do, get rid of it, but it's a little bit on Big Ben holding the ball for maybe a half a second too long. So 2nd and 10 after Big Ben goes down. Here we go. Big Ben pump fake. Fires over the middle of the field, picks about 7 yards up on the play. Great, making it 3rd and manageable now. And all right, perfect. It refreshed for whatever reason. But we've got the timestamp, folks. We learned from our week 1 mistakes out here. We got the timestamps down, so we can go to the back if anything happens, like just now. But here we are, back at 3rd and 4, folks. Here we go. 3rd and manageable. Gotta pick this up. Let's see what they can do. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Big Ben from the Raiders 38-yard line. 3rd and 4. Down 3-0, folks. Here we go. Drops back to pass. Going deep. Oh, man, and this ball is right on the money. Is that Chase Claypool not able to bring in the ball? Man, oh, man, you've got to catch these balls. Let's watch this one slow motion. Going to get a great look at it right here. Oh, man, he had a chance. It's right in his hands. Got to come up with that ball. We'll get an even better look right here. Man, oh, man, fighting for position. Oh, got to catch that ball. Damn. Big Ben maybe could have put the ball a little bit more inside a tad, but at the end of the day, you got to come up with this ball, especially Chase Claypool. I mean, we're not talking about scrubs, folks. We just told y'all we're talking about 5 deep pass catchers here that are above average, potentially in the tier 1 category, definitely at least tier 2, top of tier 2 wide receivers, pass catchers in this league. So, man, oh man, Chase Claypool not coming down with this ball. A little unacceptable, a little bit. All right, but it's 4th and 4, and the Steelers are feeling good. They want to go for this. They don't want to punt. They don't want to kick a long field goal. 4th and 4 from the Raiders, 38-yard line. Big Ben, empty backfield. Let's see what he does here. Here we go. Took the long shot on 3rd down. Does he do the same here? Here we go. 4th and 4, empty backfield. Ben Roethlisberger. Kind of feeling pressure in the pocket, takes a lick. Holy moly. Watch Big Ben get absolutely lit up here. Woof. Oh, man, big hit, and then just throws a ball, and it's so incomplete. Big Ben goes down, and he's a little banged up in this game now, folks, and we're going to hear from Mike Tomlin, but unfortunately tries to go a little deep here. Big hit. Ooh, that's helmet to helmet. That's got to be a penalty. Big Ben getting hit. Oof. No flag, though. So, ball's thrown incomplete. Nowhere near anybody because he knew he was going to take a hit. And man, oh man, incomplete pass, turnover on down. So, Big Ben, doing what Big Ben does, showing great accuracy. The arm strength is there. Just unfortunately, his receivers not helping him out to the fullest. So, I think we just chalked this one up as the receivers not doing their job. The play calling seems good. Big Ben isn't truly happy with it. And, Big Ben, his arm talent, his sheer passing ability is still kind of showing to be there. But these receivers need to make some of these, tougher catches out here. But let's show y'all that Big Ben's arm is not the problem here. This is not why Big Ben and the Steelers are floundering. It's either the play calling or the pass catchers. I mean, that's really all the blame that really can be passed around so far over the 2 weeks, and it's a small sample size, but so far that's kind of what it's showing. So here we go. Let's watch Big Ben here air out this ball 52 yards. The arm strength is still here, folks. In the 4th quarter, Big Ben, flat-footed, airs it out, and Chase Claypool catches this ball. Like we said, usually he's very, very reliable. Watch this one more time. Big Ben not really even stepping into this throw. This is kind of all just arm strength right there. And man, oh man, great yards right there. 52-yard pass. Probably only about 40 yards through the air, actually, but still, it's a great floater. It's 100% accurate, and it goes for a ton of yards. And then we've got it again right here. I mean, we saw it to Chase Claypool on that last drive all the way down deep. I mean, we're not really worried about Big Ben's arm strength. Here we go, 3rd and 8 this time. Is this the play? Did we see this play already? We may have seen this play. Big Ben going deep. Oh, no, we didn't. It just looks the same. This one was caught this time. We got Deontay Johnson, once again, a great rainbow floater here. Big Ben's sheer accuracy, deep ball, bingo, bango, puts it right over the shoulder, right on the money, and, they get inside the red zone because of that. So Big Ben's arm is not the problem here, but Big Ben on his pec injury cautions the Steelers, and they say that they, quote, better be ready to be adjustable. So, Mike Tomlin is kind of seeing, hey, Big Ben, he's kind of at the end. He got injured last season, a little banged up 2 years ago. We know he's a little fragile out there, took that big hit that we just saw. So Mike Tomlin is kind of starting to temper expectations here about the quarterback play. So let's read these quotes very, very quickly, and then we will move on. So here we go. Coach Mike Tomlin said Tuesday that quarterback Ben Roethlisberger is dealing with a left pec injury that will affect his preparation leading into the AFC North bout. Says, quote, "We'd better be ready to be adjustable," and they can't be adjustable, folks. I mean, they've got Dwayne Haskins and Mason Rudolph. Both of those quarterbacks are just utter garbage, and that's no disrespect to them, but given their talent compared to every other player, every other quarterback in this league, they are garbage. It's unfortunate, but that's what it is, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, like we say. We disrespect you respectfully, all respect there. They're just not good quarterbacks, and they will not win the game. They will not move the ball. They will not do anything meaningful offensively. So if Big Ben truly is not good to go for the game, or just not good to go as he's, in the middle of the game, takes another hit, knocks him out, the Steelers team is truly doomed. So, man, oh man. But a slow start here, only 7 points in the first half. They need to get out to faster, hotter starts. That's something that offensive coordinator Matt Canada is going to have to shore up and clean up, or he's going to lose the locker room, lose the offense. They were all on the same page in the offseason, needing to run the ball more, needing to kind of be, creative in their play calling because of all the great weapons that they have around them, speed, athleticism, all that. So, Matt Canada, it's kind of on him now. We'll see what he can do. But Steelers go 1-1. Now they got, what do they got? The Bengals this week coming up. We'll see what they can do. Alrighty, before we move off of this, let's just watch Derek Carr. We're not going to watch all these highlights, but we're going to see what this man can do out here. Derek Carr, I want to see this man sling the ball. We're actually not even going to watch these highlights. We kind of learned our lesson watching the Kyla Murray ones, so let's just go to the deep balls here by Derek Carr. Let's watch this man. Here we go. First one, this is a 60-yard touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. Derek Carr, boom, boom, boom. Man, oh man, this is so deep. Holy moly, we got to cut the yards. I mean, this is fantastic. Throwing from his own 30-yard line. Derek Carr getting it all the way down to the 15, folks, to the 15, 35 plus 20. That's 55 yards in the air. Clean, folks, clean. Maybe 50. Shave off a couple. But man, oh man, Derek Carr, the accuracy, it is 100% on the money. Great athleticism, great speed there by Henry Ruggs to get behind the defenders. And then it's Derek Carr with the big old cannon arm right on the money. And look when this ball came, folks. Fourth quarter, they're only up 2 points, one possession game, and he goes and extends the lead. Derek Carr, absolutely great right there. I don't understand where all the hate and where the kind of hesitation is on Derek Carr. He is not the reason why this Raiders team has just been a little mediocre and a little lackluster over the last 3 seasons. It is not Derek Carr, folks. I can promise you that. Alrighty. What do we got? We got another one. Let's see this one. This is a great catch by Hunter Renfrow. Let's see where this ball is, though. Let's see how great this ball is thrown. Empty backfield, Derek Carr over the middle of the field. Oh, that's a great ball. Great extension by Henry Ruggs, but a great accuracy where the ball had to be. Fantastic. Derek Carr's accuracy is on point, folks. Y'all are going to make me look up his stats officially. Y'all are kind of making me a little upset about the Derek Carr little slander. It's not a lot of slander, but it's enough slander to get me a little riled up about it because y'all are kind of disrespecting him a little bit, and I don't understand it. I don't appreciate it at all. But here we go. Derek Carr, I mean, what are the questions, folks? What are the questions? I mean, last season, 67% completion percentage. The season before that, 70%. The season before that, 68%. I mean, folks, that's what we're talking about. Show me another quarterback's completion percentage that are as good over a 3-year stretch that Derek Carr's are. I'll wait for that. I will wait for that because there's not that many quarterbacks. And if you come at me with, well, Tom Brady did it, or Aaron Rodgers did it, or Patrick Mahomes did it, do you all know who y'all just named? So Don't do that. So Derek Carr is fantastic. 4,000 yards every single season. I mean, he is slinging in the ball. Like we said, the only thing that he can clean up a little bit is the touchdown passes. Let's put up a little bit more points on the board so far. And so far, what do we got? 4 touchdowns so far? Is that good? Is that a good pace? Is Derek Carr on a good pace? Because everything else is great. 66% completion percentage so far through 2 games and 817 yards, leading the league so far. So fantastic. But I want to quickly take a look. Is 4 touchdowns, so that's 2 touchdowns a game. Is that a good pace? Because we want to see kind of in the 30-ish touchdown passes. Last season, 27, which was real good, starting to get there. 2 seasons ago, it was 21, and then 3 seasons ago, it was 19. So we want to get them kind of 30 touchdown passes, so we get 2 a game. And there's 17 games. That puts us at 34. That's exactly what we're looking for. So he is on pace to be fantastic. And the best thing, we know Derek Carr doesn't turn the ball over. Only has 3 seasons of double-digit interceptions. He has 1 season of 10, but that's kind of what we cut the max off on. Only 3 seasons of more than 10, and they're still low. 13, and 12 interceptions in a season. So I don't understand the Derek Carr hate. I don't understand the Derek Carr slander. He's great, folks. What are y'all talking about? So Steelers, Raiders, Big Ben, he's fine. Got to have, the offensive coordinator scheme them up a little bit better out here. They have to get out to better starts, and they have to put up more than 17 points a game. And Derek Carr is looking great as usual. No questions there. Alrighty, so now week 2 is officially in the books, folks. We are all set and all wrapped up. We've broken down the games. We've went in depth in the stats. We went in depth in the film study. We went in depth in the plays and kind of, judging, engaging, compared around the league. That is all set aside. So we have all of our information that we need to guess and react to the week 3 lines. Let's start talking about week 3 up this week, folks. So that's what we do on Thursday's show. Once we complete all of our work that needs to be done to get everybody on the same page and just showing you what we are looking for, what we say is good, what we think is bad, what we are seeing out there. And it comes to this point when we can start talking about the next week's game. So let's start guessing, predicting these lines, and then we'll see where we are. And we love to kind of guess these lines, predict these lines. It gives us a nice gauge. Are we on par with Vegas? Is our thinking right? Is our thinking wrong? We've been able to rob Vegas these last 2 weeks, finding the disrespectful value. Week 1, Steelers at Bills. We just thought it would be Bills -3. It was Steelers +6.5. That was absolutely disrespectful value, and we knew it was disrespectful value because we thought it would only be 3. So seeing it, +6.5, we found that value. We ate that value up. We cashed out on it. Then last week, the Texans, we kind of, we predicted that one a little bit low. Probably should have went a little bit higher on that one. But we called it Browns -4. Probably realistically, we probably should have called it Browns -7. But at the same time, it was Browns -12.5. And, whatever way you slice it, we knew it was disrespectful value. We took it. We bet it. Texans +12.5. They only lose by 10. They cover the spread. That's why we do this, folks. We do things for reasons. It helps us out. It gauges our thinking. What is Vegas seeing compared to what we are seeing, compared to what we are valuing, compared to what Vegas is valuing. That's why we do it, folks. So let's start it here with the Thursday night game. Panthers at Texans. Alrighty. Well, we just watched Davis Mills. No Tyrod Taylor this week. Truly, truly, truly unfortunate. So Davis Mills is going to have to be a game manager. Can he be a game manager tonight? Short week to get prepared, all of that. Rookie quarterback, hopefully so, because what we just saw last week, that is not going to cut it for tonight's game. Now, luckily, it is Thursday Night Football. They are at home, so all that is going for Davis Mills because Panthers on a short week as well, on the road, having to travel. So kind of a little bit of advantage overall to the Texans. We also like their running back committee and expect a lot of runs. So like we said a little bit earlier in the show, if you like betting the unders, we think this could be a good under to bet. We'll check what that value is once we get to the game. But Panthers, Sam Darnold's looking serviceable, game-managing quarterback, and that's all they need there in Carolina. They've got the offense, they've got the line, they've got the weapons to do so, and Sam Darnold is looking real solid as a game-managing quarterback out there. Fantastic. The defense is looking real solid as well. The Texans' defense is looking real solid as well. So I really think if Tyrod Taylor was in this game, this spread would probably be maybe Panthers -2 or 3, but because it's Davis Mills, I think they're going to call this one Panthers -5. 6. We're going to go Panthers minus 6. I was going to say 5.5, but I think I'm going to settle on the nice round number of 6. So Panthers minus 6 is our official prediction, and we may still take the Texans. I'm not 100% off on taking the Texans. We'll like to see them get a little bit more points. If it's Texans plus 10, I'm telling y'all, if it's Texans plus 10, if you're giving me double-digit points here at home on Thursday night, I'm going to eat that up all day long. I will ride and die by Davis Mills. Plus 10 here with Davis Mills is still disrespectful to the overall team, which we still love, folks. We love Tyrod Taylor, and that kind of helped us, kind of root for and bet for and kind of believe in this Texans team, but we still like this overall Texans team without Tyrod Taylor as well. So if we get Texans plus 10, we're going to eat up that value. Absolutely. But we will officially predict this one at Panthers minus 6. So that's Thursday night. Now let's start getting into the Sunday selection, folks. Here we go. First game up, and this is a real good game right here. Colts at Titans. Division matchup right here. Titans at home. Colts, unfortunately, down 0-2 and are probably not going to be having Carson Wentz. They're already bringing in Brett Hundley. Unfortunate, and they're expecting to use Jacob Eason. And Jacob Eason is trash, and Brett Hundley is unfortunately not good as well. We see Brett Hundley hasn't even played in a year, did not play last season, played 9 games in 2017. Aaron Rodgers, unfortunately, not able to go that year. And he goes 3-6. Unfortunate. That's Brett Hundley. So the Colts are not going to have a quarterback. Jacob Eason, we don't buy at all. Brett Hundley, why should we buy this man? Look at some of these game logs here. We get 54% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. They lose the game. This is 2017 season when he started. His only time really starting in the league, 2017, 4 years removed from starting, folks. Not great. Another game, 48% completion percentage, 87 yards, no touchdown, 1 interception. A game they lose by 13 points, 68% completion percentage, no touchdown, no pick. 72% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, no pick. That's a good game right there. We'll give him that one. But then he's following it up with a 0-point game. 58% completion percentage, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I mean, geez Louise. In 9 games, he had 9 touchdowns and 12 interceptions for 60% completion percentage. Nothing that we can buy into at all. So this Colts team on the road, especially since Derrick Henry just kind of reacclimated to the league, this Colts team with no quarterback, it's not going to be pretty. They can rely on their 3 running backs, so probably expect this game to be a little bit lower if they go that route. But if the Titans at home, start slinging the ball around, they just started to hit their offensive groove at the second half of last week, so now they're kind of ready to rock. Once again, we are still early in the season, folks. Take a week or two to truly get to your true full potential. We saw it with the Bucs last season. They didn't get out to a hot start, and they won the Super Bowl. So watch out for the Titans to be real competitive here, and I'm going to be disrespectful with this spread. I'm going Titans minus 6.5. Alrighty, then we're going to get the Falcons at the Giants, 2 absolutely not great teams. One team is not good because I don't know what the hell is wrong with this team. They have the pieces offensively. They just don't do it. Matt Ryan is trash. With the Giants, on the other hand, they're just getting out to a slow start, we think. They should be able to pick it up here. This is the best time for the Giants to come alive and truly get their foot underneath them. Like we just said, folks, we are only 2 weeks into the season. We can't totally be out on trash teams 100% just quite yet. We're starting to get there. Weeks 3 or weeks 4. Weeks 4 is kind of going to be the deadline of, hey, if you truly want to be competitive in this league, you should have showed us something in the first 4 games. And if you don't, we're going to kind of classify you as trash. So Falcons and Giants are in the running for that trash designation. But Giants right here, Daniel Jones. Hopefully we get Saquon Barkley as the season progresses. He's getting a little bit healthier. But at the end of the day, it's Matt Ryan. He doesn't do anything. We've seen this man not do anything for the last 3 years, folks. I mean, he put up 28 points, and that may look good, but then they get blown out 45-28. Division rival on the road. Matt Ryan throws 3 picks. I mean, what more can y'all say? So I'm going to give credit to this Giants team right here. I'm going to go Giants. This is probably just Giants minus 3, honestly, but I'm going to give them a little bit of a favorite here. I'm going to give them a 0.5 point hook. I'll give them Giants minus 3.5. Alrighty, we get the Chargers at the Chiefs, a big division game right here. Unfortunately, we just can't buy this Chargers offense. We love Justin Herbert. They're just not putting up the points. They're not scoring. Now, they face some good defenses. Washington week 1, Dallas Cowboys week 2, but now they have the Chiefs. So we just can't expect this Chargers team to put up that many points. Where on the other hand, you get the Chiefs at home coming off of a loss on primetime television where Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumbled the ball, and that's why they lost because of a turnover. Expect this Chiefs team to absolutely blow out the Chargers, and that's not because the Chargers are bad. It's just because we know the Chiefs are in another stratosphere in this league with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid at the helm. So this is unfortunate timing here by the Chargers. Really, we root for Justin Herbert. We love Justin Herbert. We have him as kind of ranked number 2 quarterback in this league. Fantastic. He's great. But the overall offense is a little bit lackluster, and him throwing 2 red zone interceptions last week, unfortunate there. So still some learning curves here having to be figured out by the Chargers. Chiefs figured out their learning curve 3 years ago, folks. I mean, geez. So it's unfortunate here by the Chargers, but we're going to call this one Chiefs, and I'll be respectful to the Chargers here. I'll call it Chiefs minus 6.5. I won't go any higher than 7 there. So Chiefs minus 6.5. All right, then we get the Bengals and the Steelers, and man, oh man, Joe Burrow. I mean, this Bengals team are keeping kind of these games close here. They win week 1, fantastic, in overtime fashion. Just last week, they were in the game until Joe Burrow started throwing interceptions wildly. We didn't understand why he was doing that, but he did it. Unfortunate, and that's why they lose the game. Steelers here, getting out to slow starts, and if this game is going to be close going into the second half, this Bengals team could potentially steal this upset victory here on the road in the division rival Pittsburgh. So, going to be a good one here, but we expect, Big Ben's a little shaken up as well, so that's going to hurt him as well. Bengals need to truly step it up here. This is going to be their first true test to really see how they're good, if they're good or not. Week 1 against the Vikings, I don't even know what to say about the Vikings, folks. I truly don't understand. I don't understand that team. It's the only team I just don't truly understand. They're so trash, but they've got good players, but they end up losing. It's mind-boggling, the Vikings. But Bengals at Steelers right here. We're going to call this one Steelers minus 4. They get everything kind of figured out this week. The offense is rolling. They probably put up 40 points. This is the time to do it. Take advantage against the division rival Bengals. Hopefully Big Ben holds up for the entire game, because we just said if Big Ben goes down, the Steelers have absolutely no way to win. They have no way to win the game, folks. It's unfortunate. The offensive line isn't as good as I thought it would be for Najee Harris to have an explosive year 1. He had a good game 2, running and receiving, which we love, but we have to see that kind of get better and better. But if Big Ben goes down, Mason Rudolph is trash, Dwayne Haskins is trash, and it's not going to be good. But we're going to call this one Steelers minus 4, and we'll see how Big Ben holds up. Alrighty, next game up is the Bears at Browns. Justin Fields is officially starting this game. He will start this game. Matt Nagy, though, said that Andy Dalton, when he's healthy, is going to become the starter. We're not going to get into all that because we'll go wild on Matt Nagy for a half hour. We've got no problem doing that. We already did that on Twitter, so we don't have to do it here on the show. But yeah, Bears at Browns going to be an absolutely great game. A little bit nervous with Justin Fields kind of, decision making last week. He was thrown into the game midway into the game, so that's kind of, we're giving Justin Fields a little bit of a free pass last week, but this is going to be it. How can he do against this Browns team? And isn't it so funny, like, we don't want to start Justin Fields. People are saying, Matt Nagy doesn't want to start Justin Fields week 1 because of the great Rams defense, Aaron Donald up front and Jalen Ramsey. But it's fine for him to start against this Bears team that has Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney on the offensive line on the road. It's just like, come on, folks, what are y'all talking about? You can't protect people in this league. That's so wild to even think. That's even lame to say, oh, I don't want you getting hurt by these great NFL players. This is the league, folks. This is the NFL. You get them out there, see what they can do, rise to the occasion, or sink. There's no learning. There shouldn't be a learning curve here. I know there is a learning curve here, but still, at the same time, I mean, we're going to be babysitting players. I think that's not the right decision to do. So this is going to be Justin Fields' time. We'll see how he can do. But Browns, Baker Mayfield, we know he struggles in close games. This Bears defense really kind of, being good, and really why they're winning these last 2 games right here. So it's going to be good defensive effort by both teams right here. I'm going to call this one Browns minus 4.5, and we'll see how Justin Fields does. Alrighty, Ravens at Lions, and yeah, this is nothing here. I mean, the Lions, you can stop the Ravens. I mean, the Chiefs couldn't even stop the Ravens. The only reason why the Chiefs defense stopped the Ravens was because Lamar Jackson threw 2 interceptions. That was it. Other than that, you can't stop the man. They only stop themselves, and this Lions team has no way to keep up the pace, the scoring potential, the scoring threat that the Ravens pose. So this is going to be Ravens on the road, and I'm calling it Ravens minus 12. Folks, I'm going to be disrespectful with it. Now, the one green flag I will give the Lions, they're trying to be competitive, and for that, I give Dan Campbell a lot of credit. Getting blown out in that week 1 game against the 49ers and making it competitive. They only lost by 8 at the final. Give them credit for that. Last week, going toe-to-toe, having the lead against Aaron Rodgers at halftime, unfortunately just couldn't string together a full 60 minutes together of good football, and that's what we've seen over the last 2 weeks, and I expect to see it here again. So, Ravens minus 12 on the road. Alrighty, next game up here. We get Saints at the Patriots, folks, and I'm real interested to see what Vegas puts this line at, because we could be thinking a lot differently than Vegas, or we're on the same page. It's going to be interesting, folks, but here we go. Saints at Patriots. Jameis Winston, folks, I'm not buying into him. He couldn't move the ball at all last week. He had 5 touchdowns week 1, only 140 yards. I mean, we knew there was cause for concerns for the Saints team, so they need to be able to move the ball down the field, but they have to go into New England on the road. I don't know Jameis Winston can do this. Bill Belichick just made Zach Wilson look like absolute garbage. Now, Jameis Winston is experienced. He's not a rookie, but it's kind of a rebirth here for Jameis Winston, not wanting to throw picks, revitalizing his career here with the Saints, taking over, the big shadow that he's in, that is Drew Brees. So Bill Belichick's going to come up with the perfect defensive scheme, and we've seen Mac Jones just be a game manager these last 2 weeks, not throwing any picks, not turning up over the ball, getting them into scoring position. Fantastic, moving the ball. So I'm going to call this one, folks. I'm going to call this one. Patriots minus 3. Home field advantage. Patriots minus 3. I'm going to leave it there, but I think the Patriots can be competitive, and I think I may take the Patriots minus 3 in our picks come tomorrow, but we'll see what the official value is. I'm giving credit to good old Billy B, and if we get great value here by the Patriots, if Vegas disrespects this Patriots team, we will be absolutely eating up that value. I just don't think. We'll see what Vegas does. Alrighty, next game up is the Cardinals and the Chargers, and this is going to be a good game here for the Chargers. Cardinals at the Jaguars. This is going to be a good game for this Cardinals team. This Jaguars defense should not be able to hold down this Cardinals offense, but this Jaguars offense is a little bit better than a lot of people are giving them credit for. We just broke down Trevor Lawrence yesterday in our film study, and yeah, his stats, his box score was absolute garbage, but the man was looking good throwing the ball, being aggressive. The accuracy just needs to be shored up a tad on the deep ball, and he's going to his weapons. I mean, he's airing it out. He's taking this field and stretching it vertically. He's really doing everything, and his film and his stats really do not add up. So don't get too disrespectful on this Jaguars team. We'll see if Vegas is going to fall into the disrespectful trap right here, because I could potentially see Vegas going maybe Cardinals minus 10, which we may have to go on the flip side and bet the Jaguars plus 10 if it comes to that point. But this Cardinals offense should be able to put up like 30-plus points. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is there quite yet. And this is an exact quote here. I want to read this article quickly. We're not even going to read the article. I just care about the quotes because I think this man puts it to an absolute T. So here we go. Shaquille Griffin of the Jaguars expects turnaround after Jaguars' slow start, saying, quote, "Once it clicks, I need everybody on board." And I think that is truly it. It's just not truly clicking. Rookie quarterback, rookie head coach, start of the season, slow starts by everybody, the majority of the teams. So once Trevor Lawrence gets accurate and kind of locked and loaded in, this team really should be solid and competitive. I'm not saying they're going to be winning every game or going undefeated or anything like that. I'm saying they will be competitive, like the Texans have been competitive. Maybe a little bit better than what the Lions have been doing around that. And so let's read this quote here because I'm real interested to see if there's any more, because I think that he put it right to the T. So here we go. Shaquille Griffin says, quote, As soon as we came in, I went around the whole locker room saying to ones with their heads down, stay in it, continue to believe, because once it turns around, once it clicks, I need everybody on board. That's my message going around the locker room and going to stick by it. So once again, I love the leadership here. We're all about leadership on the show, and Shaquille Griffin is preaching some gosh dang leadership right here. No reason to get down. Once this thing clicks, baby, there's no turning it off, and I need everybody on board from that point on, because there's no turning back then. So I think we could potentially buy this Jaguars team. We need a little bit of good value here set by Vegas. I don't know if we're going to get it, but we'll see. So we're going to officially call this one Cardinals -5 on the road. -5 on the road. We'll see what we get, though. Maybe it's a little low. I think Vegas may play the hook. Maybe -6.5 for the Cardinals. I'm going to respect it. I'm going to bump it up to Cardinals -6. And I'm not trying to disrespect the Jaguars here. I just didn't. I mean, folks, did you just hear what we just said for the last 2 minutes? I mean, we're praising this Jaguars team. So I'm going to give Cardinals -6. That's going to be our official prediction. Next game up, Washington at Bills. And man, oh man, what a tough start of the season for Buffalo that I really didn't think was going to be happening. But, tough defenses here. Josh Allen not looking the greatest or anything like last season. Truly unfortunate here. But week 1, Steelers defense. Week 2, Dolphins defense. Yes, they ended up blowing them out in the second half, but a close game in the first half. Multiple mistakes by Josh Allen, and great defense there, and now has to face Washington here. Another good defense. So Bills at home, definitely great there for this team. Taylor Heineke proved that he could kind of move the ball, won the game last week. Fantastic. So this is going to be a tough game, but this is a game that Josh Allen needs to kind of truly take a hold of, so, his fan base doesn't kind of, cannibalize him after this week, because if Josh Allen puts up 3 mediocre, lackluster throwing performances, Buffalo's going to get a little rowdy out here, a little bit rowdy in Buffalo, folks. So I'm going to call this one Bills -5. We'll see what Washington's defense can do, and we hope Josh Allen can kind of snap out of this and truly show that he is a great quarterback. And once again, the fans in the stands, that has to kind of be put into a narrative right here of all these kind of young quarterbacks not having as much success as the young quarterbacks last season. So fans in the stands is the only thing that's changed, folks. And now we're getting less great quarterback play as a whole. Interesting? Correlation? Coincidence? We'll see as the season progresses. But we're going to call this one Bills -5. Josh Allen gets back on track. Then we get the Jets at the Broncos, and this is the Broncos' first home game. First time a team has to go to Mile High, and we know early in the season the conditioning is not just quite there, and that thin air in Denver, up high, Mile High, windy city, Mile High. Yeah, Broncos at home against the Jets with rookie Zach Wilson. Just had a real bad performance last week, and now is going to kind of, be running and sucking wind in this stadium in Denver. I think this is an easy win here for Denver. First home game. It's going to be rocking and roaring, and I'm going to do this spread a little disrespectfully just because of the home field advantage. I'm calling this one Broncos -7. All right, Dolphins at Raiders, and man, oh man, Derek Carr questionable. Tua out. Jacoby Brissett, I don't know if I can believe in and buy into. And the Dolphins receiving corps, man, oh man, they just got truly embarrassed last week. We all know Colin Cowherd's philosophy. Whenever you get embarrassed on national TV, you come in, bounce back. Now, the Dolphins weren't really on national television. They were on local television. I got them over here. Or no, did I? Yeah, we did get them. We did get him over here. But I just don't know if this Dolphins offense can get it done. The defense, I believe in it. But if Derek Carr is playing, I think the Raiders get it. If Derek Carr doesn't play, and then we're talking about, Nathan Peterman, and we all know that, dude. What, did he throw 5 interceptions in 1 quarter? His first 5 passes, all interceptions, something wild. Man, this one's going to be, I needed Tua here, man. If Tua was here, I think we win the game. But I'm going to call this one Raiders -4. The Dolphins defense may be able to kind of keep them close, but the offense still has to move the ball. I don't know if they can. Maybe we should bump this up to Raiders. I'm going to be a little disrespectful. I'm going Raiders -5.5 here. Raiders -5.5 against the Dolphins. Yes, the Dolphins got embarrassed, but man, oh man, it's just that offense, man. It's so bad. It's not good, folks. It's not good. Alrighty, next game up is the Seahawks at the Vikings, and this is a game that we will probably stay away from regardless of what the value is. First game home here for the Vikings. They were on the road for the first 2 weeks. Real brutal, close losses the first 2 weeks. Lost in overtime, losing a fumble that they really shouldn't have lost. That goes down for the field goal. They lose in overtime. Last week, they lose because they missed a 37-yard field goal to win the game. So this Vikings team is clamoring for a victory. Seahawks did kind of get embarrassed last week at home, turnaround win in the second half by the Titans, and they weren't able to stop Derrick Henry, so we'll see if Dalvin Cook kind of eats. But I'm going to call this one Vikings minus 1.5 at home. I'm not going to buy this game. I'm not going to bet this game. We are truly staying away from this game. Stay away from the Vikings this week because I don't know what we're going to get. Are we finally going to get them 100% urgency mode where they win the game and, look good in front of their home fans? Or what we got from the last 2 weeks? No urgency, looking good in the stat sheet, losing the game at the end of the game, maybe competitive, but overall they lose. So I don't know, man. Vikings minus 1.5, we'll call it. We'll see what Vegas does, but I'm just going to truly stay away from this game. I don't even care. Seahawks plus 10, Seahawks plus 20. I don't even think I take it, folks. I don't know. I don't know about this game. All right, last 3 games to go over through quickly. Here we go. Probably the best game of the weekend up. Bucks at Rams. Going to be so great, and this is going to kind of, prove if our thinking and our power rankings is on track. Our top 3 are Rams, Cardinals, Bucks. Bucks face the Rams. If the Bucks beat the Rams, and our thinking was wrong. If, the Cardinals lose this week on the road against the Jaguars, obviously we're wrong. So a lot of stake this week in kind of these higher upper echelon teams. We'll see if we have our rankings figured out correctly or if there's a mad kind of scramble, a mad read ordering come next Tuesday when we re-update our power rankings. But Bucks at Rams, both have great offenses, both have great defenses, both have great quarterbacks, both have great head coaches. I mean, folks, these teams are real close. This is probably the NFC Championship preview. Rams at home, potentially the same, honestly. We'll see who has the home field advantage in the playoffs, but we're just going to call this one Rams minus 3. I mean, just because of the home field advantage. Nobody's better than each other. I think these teams are real solid. Maybe no Antonio Brown for Brady, but does that matter? No. This Rams defense hopefully can still step up. Hopefully he can still do good. We've seen Tom Brady, throw some interceptions here this season. So, he's not invincible to great defenses. And hopefully the great genius of Sean McVay makes Tom Brady pay for all the mistakes, turnovers that he makes. We'll see what they do. But I'm going to call this one Rams minus 3. This is going to be the best game of the week. Truly cannot wait. Truly unfortunate it wasn't kind of the Sunday night or Monday night football game. 4:25 game on Sunday. But it's in LA. It's going to be great. And can't wait to see it. So we're just going to call this one Rams minus 3. All right, then we get Sunday Night Football, Packers at 49ers. Going to be an interesting one here. This 49ers defense, real solid. Packers have a little bit of a bone to pick with this 49ers team, given the NFC Championship game 2 years ago where the Packers lost. Aaron Rodgers, real kind of shaky. Garbage game 1, good game 2, still close, losing at halftime. And now Sunday Night Football pressure is on here, and Aaron Rodgers is still kind of talking about the trolls and the doubters and the haters and all that, motivating them and all that. So that's nothing that we really like to buy into. We don't think. I just don't get behind that thought to push you. I just don't get it. 49ers here, good offense, good defense. I mean, what they did last week against the Eagles when the Eagles were just knocking on the door over and over again, and the 49ers were just not answering the door, shutting the door in their face. They're like, what do you want? You're here in the red zone again? Get out of here. Turn the ball over. This is our ball. You're here trying to score some field goals again? Get out of here. Get out of here. So this is going to be a great one. I'm going to call this one 49ers minus 3, still just because of the home field advantage. I don't know if a team has a good edge either way. We'll see what Aaron Rodgers can do here on the road. But once again, I mean, he's kind of not 100% in. I don't know if he's 100% buying into this team. And once again, just kind of tiptoeing around. We know that, there could be just one spark that sets this entire organization on fire because Aaron Rodgers didn't get his way. And if he starts losing, it's gonna come sooner rather than later. So I'm gonna call this one 49ers minus 3. We'll see what Vegas says. And then the last game of the week, Monday Night Football, Eagles at Cowboys. Another great game, another tough test right off the rip here for this Cowboys. Bucks week 1. Chargers week 2, the Eagles division opponent, primetime game week 3. Man, oh man, and the defense, folks. Give credit to this Cowboys defense. The offense should be able to get on track. This Eagles defense, real solid as well. Holding the 49ers, real solid last week. Just unfortunate the offense couldn't keep up pace. Unfortunate. So, Cowboys at home, always great. Obviously going to be a high-profile game. Probably will break some type of Monday Night Football record because it's the Cowboys. Give them credit there. Tony Pollard's truly emerging. And Zeke, a lot of people are calling him, the second running back on this team, and that's fine. It's a little tad disrespectful, but I understand it. But overall, they've got 2 great running backs. I mean, that's really what the story should be. Let's not start kind of, shitting on Zeke, but let's start kind of celebrating the depth here of this Cowboys rushing attack. So I'm going to call this one Cowboys minus 3.5. Real close game, division rival. I'll give the Cowboys a 0.5 point edge over the Eagles here, and we'll see what Nick Sirianni can do on the road. Alrighty, so now that we have all these lines predicted, let's see, are we on the mark? Are we off the money? Let's update these lines, get these lines up to the second updated. We use DraftKings right here. So, lines are now officially 100% up to date. Where are we, folks? Are we totally off the mark? Are we just absolutely on the nail, folks? Let's see. So let's start with Thursday Night Football, and we'll talk about this a little bit through, and we'll give you our official pick. So here we go. Panthers at Texans here. Thursday Night Football. We predicted this line at Panthers -6, and it is Panthers -8. So a little off there. Still some solid value here, and I'm very tempted to take this Texans team, folks. I love the 8 here. I really wish it was 10. Man, oh man, it's more than a touchdown, which is real good here. It's Thursday Night Football. They're at home. We know Thursday Night Football games are usually a little bit wonky, usually for the most part, usually close as well. Texans, Davis Mills. I don't believe in Davis Mills, but I believe in everybody else on this Texans team, and I love their coaching, and once again, keeping the story of Deshaun Watson out of the locker room, so that's not in their minds. That's not even a thought. They can just focus on football. That's the best thing about it. I'm once again putting my money where my mouth is. We've been talking up this Texans team the entire season, folks. Since week 1, we've been kind of talking up this Texans team. Obviously, we want Tyrod Taylor. Not going to get him. Davis Mills, be game manager. Let the great running backs here of Houston get it done. Let your receivers do the work for you. Deliver great, accurate balls. Don't turn over the ball. And I think the Texans can have a real good chance at winning the game. If Davis Mills does not turn over the ball, the Texans have a good chance at winning outright this game. But we'll take the +8 here because we don't believe in Davis Mills 100%. Texans +8. We're going to take that for tonight's game, folks. Alrighty, now let's start getting into the Sunday action. Here we go. Next game up is Bears at Browns. We predicted this one at Browns -4.5, and it is Browns -6.5. So Vegas is not giving any love to Justin Fields, which I understand it. We love the leadership that Justin brings to this team. We love the athleticism, the dual threat ability that he brings to this team. We also love the grit. We just saw that with him kind of, recovering his own fumble and fighting for it. It was fantastic. So that's what we give for the Bears, but this Browns offense is hands down better. They have more weapons. I just don't like this Bears team's weapons. That's really it. I mean, I like Allen Robinson. I'm not knocking Allen Robinson, but compared to everybody else around the league, just one Allen Robinson is not going to get it done. Darnell Mooney's all right. Their running back is okay. They just don't have anything that really just makes you scared or makes cornerbacks tremble. Damn, I have to go against him man to man this week. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. The Bears just don't have anything with that. The Browns maybe get OBJ back this week. I think Jarvis Landry is on IR. But either way, the running backs here by the Browns will get it done. The defense here, so this is interesting right here. Little off the mark on the value, but Vegas is truly kind of making this Justin Fields truly first game right here. And, his first start, and not going to give him any free passes right here. Going to make him earn it all. Browns -6.5. Alrighty, next game up is the Ravens at Lions. We predicted this game at Ravens -12, and wow, only Ravens -7.5? Really? Really? A little low, in my opinion. Unfortunately, you got the half a point hook there. Lions plus 7.5. Ravens minus 7.5. Ravens coming off a little bit of a short week. Not even that short of a week. But this Lions team, they're keeping the games relatively close for some parts of the game right here, which gives credit to the 7.5 here. But it's Lamar Jackson. I just don't think this Lions team is going to actively be able to keep up defensively with the speed and athleticism that this Ravens team plays with. So Ravens minus 7.5 is seeming like real solid value right here. We'll see if that's one of our picks, but Vegas isn't going to disrespect the Lions like that. I don't get it. The Vegas disrespects everybody but this Lions team, and it really should be the other way around, but all right, we'll see what happens come tomorrow when we make our official picks. We like to sleep on these lines for a day and get all of our thinking out and all that. So we'll see if we take the Ravens minus 7.5 tomorrow. All right, here we go. Next game up, Cardinals at Jags, and this is the one that we really wanted to see. How disrespectful is Vegas going to be, and are we going to be able to cash out? Here we go. Cardinals at Jags. We predicted this one at Cardinals minus 6, and it is Cardinals minus 7. So right on our thinking, on the money. Unfortunate, you're at that 7-point kind of bar. Touchdowns, obviously, you score the ball 3 or 7. So unfortunate with the 7 right there. So you're really going to have to kind of pick. So we'll probably just stay away from this game. We want to see Trevor Lawrence keep getting better and better and better. And like we just said, Shaquille Griffin says, once this thing clicks, you better be on board because we're ready to take off. So we'll see if this Cardinals defense can kind of clean it up a little bit, and we'll see if Trevor Lawrence can clean up his deep ball accuracy and make this game competitive. Cardinals on the road, minus 7. I don't know if that's great value. Alrighty, Chargers at the Chiefs now. Another potential tough spread to pick. We predicted this line at Chiefs minus 6.5, and it is exactly that, folks. Our first right on the money right there of the day. Love hearing that. So our thinking is right on the money. It's just unfortunate the Chargers have to face the Chiefs this week. I'm pretty sure we are going to be taking the Chiefs minus the 6.5 points, and that's not just because it's not because Justin Herbert's not good. It's just Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes coming off of a loss in the month of September at home. Jeez Louise, give them credit. Chiefs minus 6 is the official spread. Alrighty, this is the spread we want to see. Another one right here. Oh, 3 great spreads right in a row, folks. Let's see. Here we go. Saints at Patriots. We predicted this spread at Patriots minus 3, and it is Patriots minus 3. So, once again, Vegas is giving no credit to Jameis Winston over the first 2 weeks, which same thing that we just said, same thing that we just predicted. Back-to-back picks right there that are 100, or back-to-back spreads predictions right there that are 100% on the money. Patriots minus 3 is truly calling me, folks. I think we're going to see that in one of our picks come tomorrow. I think Mac Jones plays solid quarterback play, and Bill Belichick makes it a miserable day for the Saints and Jameis Winston. Man, oh man, at Foxborough. Whew, we'll see, folks. Alrighty, next game up is the Colts and the Titans. Let's see how much stake Vegas is putting in Jacob Eason and Brett Hundley. We'll see. Here we go. We predicted this line, Colts Titans at Titans minus 6.5, and it is Titans minus 5. So a little bit better value there than what we were expecting. And I just can't buy this Colts team, folks. I'm not buying them anymore with Carson Wentz. So you better believe I'm not buying them with Jacob mother-loving garbage Eason. Absolutely unfortunate. He looked awful in the preseason games. He looked awful throwing an interception against the Rams last week when the game was on the line. The man doesn't have it. It's unfortunate. That's what it is. Titans minus 5 is the official spread, and Derrick Henry will eat those 5 points up, no problem. Washington at Buffalo. We predicted this game at Bills minus 5, and it's Bills minus 7.5. So we'll see if Josh Allen can get a little bit better out here, and we'll see if Washington's defense can still make this man uncomfortable, and if Taylor Heineke can keep up pace scoring-wise. This is going to be a close game right here. I'm not sure if Josh Allen is ready to blow out a team single-handedly if the offense can keep up pace. Like we said last week, folks, if Tua's in that game, we believe the Dolphins still win the game. Josh Allen could just never closed the door on that Dolphins team in the first half, and we chalked it up to the Dolphins just kind of not giving up, but just kind of the mentality and the momentum of the defense. Like, we did everything we could, and the offense is still not moving the ball and turning the ball over and all that. It's just over at halftime. So we'll see what the Bills can do. Josh Allen, big game here. We'll see if he steps up. Bills minus 7.5 is the official spread. All right, next game up, Falcons at the Giants. We predicted this game at Giants minus 3.5, and it's only Giants minus 3, so we gave a little bit of a favorite edge to the Giants. Vegas isn't doing that. Giants at home, you get the minus 3 because of home field, and it's Giants minus 3 because of that. So two garbage teams going against each other. I got my money on the Giants. I got no believability in this Falcons team, and definitely no believability in Matt Ryan. So right on the money thinking there. Probably will stay away from this game because it's two bad teams. Alrighty, Bengals at Steelers. We predicted this line at Steelers minus 4, and it's only going to be Steelers minus 3. Real interesting. Maybe Vegas is kind of putting a lot of heavy weight into Big Ben not being 100% ready. Joe Burrow, been serviceable the last 2 weeks. If he doesn't turn the ball over, Bengals, have been competitive in literally every single game they've been in. Obviously, week one in competitive last week, even with Joe Burrow throwing all those interceptions. So we'll see if this is finally the week that everything clicks here for the Steelers. Real solid value with them only being minus 3 at home. Division opponent, though. Anything can happen. So, Steelers minus 3. Alrighty, next game up is the Jets at Broncos. We predicted this line at Broncos minus 7, and exactly like our thinking, and we got no good value on this game. How truly unfortunate. Really was looking forward to that Broncos value. It's not there. Broncos officially minus 10.5, so sheesh. No great value there. Probably won't take the Broncos minus 10 then, but Zach Wilson and Mile High, he's not going to be ready for it. I think it is a blowout. Vegas agrees. Broncos minus 10.5. Alrighty, then we get the Dolphins at the Raiders. We predicted this line at Raiders minus 5.5, and it's going to be Raiders minus 4.5. So little favorites to the Raiders. I would expect Derek Carr plays. Tua, like we said, is definitely not playing in this game. It's going to be Jacoby Brissett, and I can't believe in Jacoby Brissett. He's not Ryan Fitzpatrick. This wide receiver core is truly garbage. The only silver lining is that we get Will Fuller back officially, thank goodness. So we'll see if he makes an impact, but overall, we're going to need this Dolphins defense to truly get it done, keep the game competitive, and just have Jacoby Brissett and the wide receivers be game managers. And we'll see if they're up for the task. They weren't last week, so I don't know if they're going to be doing it here on the road. Alrighty, Bucks at Rams. We predicted this line at Rams minus 3, and it's going to be Rams plus 1.5. Wow, this is disrespectful value because you get minus 3 for the Rams at home field, and now it flipped from Rams minus 3 to Rams plus 1.5. That's a 4.5 point turnaround. If the Bucks were at home, folks, they are saying that this spread would be kind of Bucks minus 7.5. That's not right. No, am I crazy? That's not right. Rams plus 1.5. I think we're going to put our money where our mouth is tomorrow on the show. We said the Rams are the best team in the league. They're getting plus 1.5 points here at home. I think we got to take that. So we'll see what our picks is tomorrow. A little bit of disrespectful value here by the Rams, though. I don't know why nobody's giving credit to the Rams. I know the Bucks are getting a lot of attention because, obviously, look at their team. Look at their quarterback. Look at their roster. I get it. But I don't know, man. The Rams, don't count on Sean McVay. Sean McVay is listening to this line disrespect. I can guarantee you that right now. He's not happy. He'll make you pay. Alrighty, Seahawks at Vikings. We predicted this line at Vikings minus 1.5, and it is Vikings plus 1.5. So same exact situation here with the Bucks and the Rams. Kind of a 4.5 point turnaround here, and Vegas is not giving any credit to the Vikings, and that's kind of a good thing. I kind of want to hear that. Because we don't buy this Vikings team, and if Vegas isn't buying this Vikings team and it's kind of saying, yeah, they're kind of flukish and they never close out games, and kind of, seeing what the Seahawks did last week and collapsing and kind of getting embarrassed, and they're the favorites here on the road. I kind of like where Vegas' head is at, and we kind of agree, and we'll see if the Seahawks can get back on track, but I'm staying away from the Vikings. I'm not taking the Vikings. I'm just not taking the Vikings, folks. That's just what it is. Until they prove that they can be consistent, they're not getting nothing from us. I can guarantee you that. Alrighty, last two games. Here we go. Packers at 49ers. We predicted this line at 49ers -3, and it's 49ers -3. Aaron Rodgers on the road. We'll see how he looks. 49ers primetime game at home. It's -3. That's all it is. Both these teams are evenly matched. We'll see who comes out and clutches it up, or if Aaron Rodgers flounders for another time. We've seen him be clutch. We've seen him flounder. Tiebreaker is this week, primetime. Alrighty, and then the Monday night game, Eagles at Cowboys. We predicted that line at Cowboys -3.5, and exactly right on the money. Another 3.5 point spread right there. Cowboys -3.5. So we've been three games that we've predicted absolutely right on the money. All the other ones really kind of relatively close. But Cowboys, being -3.5 right there, I think it's fine. I think it's fair. This Cowboys defense, they're ball hawks. They turn over the ball, man. And Dak Prescott, yeah, he wasn't slinging the ball around last week, but he didn't need to. The running game got it done sufficiently. So we'll see. They can do it both through the ground, through the air. They can get it done. Eagles, a little bit of a disappointing offensive performance, not scoring when they need to, not getting it done in the red zone, and just unfortunate. The 49ers defense is good. Eagles couldn't win it at home. Cowboys defense is good. Now they're on the road. Division opponent. It's going to be a tough one. So we'll see what Nick Sirianni could do, and we'll see what Dak and company can do here. But our thinking is right on the money. Alrighty, so another successful prediction of these week 3 lines. We are officially taking the Texans +8 points tonight, and we'll come at you live tomorrow with our official picks and breaking down the Thursday night football. We like to sleep on the lines. We see where Vegas is now and where their thinking is. We'll see if we retool our thinking or if we stick to our guns, and we'll see what our picks are in tomorrow's show. Alrighty, folks, that is going to do it for us today. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We are back live tomorrow, noon Eastern, with our official picks in the breakdown of tonight's game. Go and watch that game tonight. Football is back, folks. Get ready for another football-filled weekend. It begins tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.